Hey, I'm so glad you're here today. You know, I still remember sitting in my tiny apartment years ago, feeling stuck, overwhelmed, wondering if life would ever change. And that's why this message means so much to me. Grab a coffee, get comfortable, because this conversation could honestly shift the way you see yourself, your goals, and the world around you. Today, we're talking about something powerful. How to go from being a rat to becoming a lion. And before we dive deep, if you're already feeling the fire, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the SKWIZR channel so you don't miss out on future content that'll help you unlock your lion mindset. No, I'm not talking about animals here. I'm talking about mindsets, attitudes, the difference between playing small and playing bold, between surviving and winning, between letting life happen to you and going out there and making life yours. You ready? Let's dive in. Let's start with the rat. What comes to your mind when you think about a rat? For most people, it's this little creature, always hiding, always scared, always scurrying around, avoiding danger, living in dark corners, hoping not to be noticed. Psychologically, the rat represents fear, scarcity, playing small. Rats survive, but they never conquer. They sneak. They steal crumbs. They're reactive. And you know what? A lot of people live their lives exactly like that rat. They're always looking over their shoulder, always worried about what others think, always thinking, I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose what little I have. That's the scarcity mindset, the belief that there's only so much out there, and if you risk too much, you'll lose it all. It's the person who never speaks up in meetings, the entrepreneur who never launches because they're too afraid of criticism, the dreamer who never leaves their comfort zone. The rat may survive in the short term, but survival without growth is stagnation, but the rat never wins. And here's the painful truth: if you live like a rat mentally, you will never experience the life of a lion, because life is a jungle, fierce, unpredictable, and ruthless. It's filled with predators lurking, storms brewing, and unseen dangers at every turn. Every step demands courage. Every victory demands a fight. In this jungle, you don't survive by hiding. You survive by moving, by battling, by claiming your ground. You have to climb, fight, and roar louder than the chaos around you. That's why lions thrive. They move, they act, they hunt even when they're not hungry. They understand tomorrow's survival depends on today's actions. And in the jungle of life, fortune doesn't favor the passive, it favors the bold. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty and adversity to build an empire. Not because she waited for an invitation, but because she fought through the jungle with vision and grit. Think of Elon Musk, facing setbacks, criticism, and near bankruptcy, yet still pushing forward. Or J.K. Rowling, a struggling single mother on welfare, rejected by publishers, but who kept writing, kept believing, kept knocking on doors. These aren't just famous names, they're real examples of lions navigating their jungles. If you're still with me, pause for a second and join the SKWIZR family by liking this video, dropping a comment to let me know where you're watching from, and subscribing. We're building a powerful community, and I'd love for you to be part of it. Now let's talk about the lion. What comes to mind when you think of a lion? Power, majesty, boldness. The lion doesn't hide in the shadows. The lion walks right out into the open. The lion claims territory. The lion doesn't beg for scraps, it hunts. In psychology, the lion represents self-ownership, confidence, courage, leadership, abundance. The lion says, if it's going to happen, it's up to me. The lion wakes up with a purpose. The lion doesn't chase approval or validation. It attracts by presence, it leads naturally, and it acts with purpose. Let's break this down practically. Rat mentality versus lion mentality. The rat thinks in scarcity. The lion thinks in abundance. The rat is reactive. The lion is proactive. The rat avoids risk. The lion embraces calculated risk. The rat seeks approval. The lion acts from self-belief. The rat focuses on survival. The lion focuses on domination. The rat plays not to lose. The lion plays to win. The rat blames others. The lion takes full responsibility. You see, this isn't just philosophy. It's psychology. It's business. It's life. Entrepreneurs who succeed, lions. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They invest in themselves when others hold back. They're willing to fail forward. People who stay stuck, trapped, in fear, always talking about what they could have done. Rats, they spend their energy worrying, doubting, blaming. The difference? Mindset and grit. Here's the truth most people don't want to admit. Most people never become lions. Why? Because being a lion takes effort. It takes facing your fears. It takes stepping out of the familiar. It takes rejecting the easy path. It's comfortable being a rat. You get to hide. You get to avoid confrontation. You get to stay in the nest. But comfort is a cage. And remember, this jungle we live in, it doesn't reward comfort. It rewards courage. It rewards those who step forward when others step back. Every day you hesitate, the jungle closes in a little more. Every day you delay action, you give up ground to fear. There's a quote from Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Staying a rat is a waste of your potential. And what's worse, the longer you stay a rat, the harder it becomes to believe you could ever be anything else. But here's the good news. The lion is already inside you, so how do you make the shift? How do you stop living like a rat and start walking like a lion? Let me share a few principles with you from Stoicism, psychology, and entrepreneurship. Own your mindset. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Lions understand. Time is limited. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Decide today that you will no longer think small, play scared, or hide. Start acting like the person you want to become. Practice voluntary discomfort. One of the key practices in Stoicism is voluntary discomfort. Choosing challenges to toughen yourself up. Wake up early. Go to the gym when you don't feel like it. Make that uncomfortable phone call. Lions choose the hard things because they know those things make them stronger. Rats avoid discomfort. Lions run toward it. Take calculated risks. In entrepreneurship, nothing happens without risk. But lions don't take stupid risks. They take calculated, strategic risks. Want to launch a business? Start small, test ideas, get feedback, but start. Don't let perfectionism paralyze you. The rat overthinks. The lion acts, adjusts, and acts again. Guard your circle. You will never develop a lion's mindset surrounded by rats. Your environment shapes you. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and demand your best. Lions hunt with lions. If everyone around you is playing small, it's time to upgrade your circle. Practice daily reflection. The Stoics journaled every day. They examined their actions, thoughts, and choices. Take 10 minutes each night and ask, where did I act like a lion today? Where did I act like a rat? Self-awareness builds self-mastery. Take full ownership. This is the hardest one. Rats blame circumstances. Lions take responsibility. No more blaming your boss, your parents, your upbringing, the economy. Is it unfair? Maybe. But you're responsible for what happens next. Own it. Lions don't wait for someone to rescue them. They become their own rescue. I want to leave you with this thought. I challenge you today, not tomorrow, to take one bold action that moves you closer to your lion mindset. No matter how small, no matter how scary, make that call, launch that idea, take that first step. Prove to yourself that the lion is already inside you, waiting for you to set it free. Life is the jungle, and in this jungle you either survive by hiding or thrive by hunting. You either play not to lose or play to win. You either react or you lead. At the end of your life, you will look back and realize you either lived as a rat or a lion. You either played small, hid and settled for scraps, or you stood tall, went after what you wanted, fought for your dreams, and left a legacy of courage. Entrepreneurship is not just about building a business, it's about building yourself. The lion doesn't need a title or a crown to be king. It rules because of who it is. You don't need permission to be bold, to speak up, to build, to lead, to win. It starts here, now, with a decision. Will you stay a rat, or will you rise as a lion? The choice is yours. And before we wrap up, if this message spoke to you, make sure you join the SKWIZR family right now. Like this video, comment, "I choose to be a lion," and subscribe to the SKWIZR channel so you don't miss what's coming next. We're building a community of lions here, people ready to step into their greatness, claim their dreams, and leave the rat race behind. Thanks for spending this time with me. Go out there, walk like a lion, think like a lion, be the lion.